Welcome back to another video of me and myself. No. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's get straight to it. So today it's just me, because this is a very personal video to me, myself and I. If you see me looking down, it's because I've got my trusty 2023 diary / notebook / planner / everything in between. But I wanted to do a very personal video because your girl turns 31 tomorrow. So let's do I'm calling it 30+1 things I have learned in my 31 years of life. Let's get straight into it. Number uno. Not everybody's gonna agree with you or like you. I've had to like that. I've had to learn that, because someone like me, I was a people's pleaser, okay? So a reformed people's pleaser, such as myself, it was weird when, I'm trying to do things for people and I'm trying to pretty much, make sure everybody likes me, and then people didn't. And then for one reason or the other, I just didn't gel with certain people or whatever. It's okay. I've learned that it's okay. Not everybody's gonna like you. You're not going to see eye to eye with people, and that's fine. That is okay. If there's anybody out there just like me, just know that it's okay. It's totally fine. Number two. Número dos. Aging is a gift. Celebrate it. Aging is a gift. Celebrate it. Do I need to explain that? Everybody wants to look young, younger. I've learned the best way to keep that. It's not surgery, it's health. Eat well, exercise, keep yourself healthy, and you will attain that youthful look that you always want. Celebrate yourself. The older I'm getting, the more exciting I feel like life is getting, honestly. In my younger years, I feel like I did what I had to do, I enjoyed life. But now, I'm good. I'm celebrating where I am. So, number three. Luxury is not just designer items. Luxury is just not designer items. Yes, because that's the truth. Luxury, for me personally, I think luxury is very relevant. It's very, yes, if that's the word. Relative, that's the word. It's very relative. To each their own. But I feel like luxury for me is my family being happy, healthy. Me being able to afford and give my kids and my family a good life. Not that my closet is full of Chanel, yes, but that's not what luxury is all about for me, personally. Like I said, to each its own. But that's the third lesson I have learned. Being alone, number four, being alone is not that bad. It really isn't. It really isn't that bad. I'm an only child. And I hate being alone. I hated it. Because, I didn't have brothers or sisters. So I always tried to, excuse me. I was always trying to Like I said, people please because I wanted people in my space all the time. I hated that feeling that comes with, being an only child or being by myself. I hated that feeling. But the older I'm getting, the more I'm realizing that it's not that bad. Ugh. Let me make myself more comfortable. It's really not that bad. What number am I up to? Number 5. Not every nice person is nice. If that makes sense. Not every nice person is nice. So not everybody that smiles in your face at your very before actually likes you. Pray for the spirit of discernment. Pray for God to remove people from your life that are not meant to be there. Because you have so many snakes that will be smiling to you, smiling at you, smiling before you. But behind your back now, it's another story. Number 6. Being in control, not being in control all the time is okay. It's definitely okay. That one is a personal one for me because God knows I've tried to control so many situations in my life, and the older I'm getting, I'm just realizing I've always known this, that obviously God plans my life. He's the author of my life. But I'm still human and I try to control things. I try to have control over things, over situations. But listen, that just makes me, I feel like that makes me sad. Because when things don't go the way I feel like they're supposed to go, it's not a great feeling. But I'm learning that not being in control all the time, it's okay. That takes me to number 7. Being honest with yourself. It's okay. It's necessary. You have to do it sometimes. Actually, no, all the time. Because if you will not tell yourself the truth, nobody will tell you the truth. You have to speak to yourself first. You have to have conversations with yourself first before anybody will. Conversations with yourself first. Then. So nobody, like I saw, there was something that I read that says, and which is the truth, nobody knows me more than I know myself. So, being honest with yourself is fine. Number 8, face your problems head on. Face your problems head on. Yes. Don't dilly-dally. Procrastination is a thief of time and of happiness. If there's something that needs to be taken care of, deal with it. Deal with it there and then. Number 9, forgive your parents. Forgive your parents. I'm sure, like me, many of us that are from, African background or whatever, just know that your parents were also learning as they grow with you. There are things that I'm sure they also wish they had done differently when they had you. That's why I'm so grateful that I can openly talk to, my dad about things. Because there are certain things that I would not be repeating with my kids from learning from their mistakes. So whatever it is, forgive your parents. It's okay. Especially now being a parent myself, I realize how hard it is. It is really hard being responsible for another human being and trying to do all the right things by that other human being. So whatever you feel like your parents might have done to you, or how it might have affected you. If you have spoken to them about it, then definitely forgive them. Where was I? Number 10. Don't be afraid to leave relationships. Don't be afraid to leave relationships. Whether romantically, platonically, business-wise, whatever it might be, if it doesn't serve you anymore, go, leave, walk, scoot it out, run. Because the older you get, you would realize that not every situation deserves your presence at all. And the more you stay, the more time you're wasting. So, get going. Number 11. I've learned that old age doesn't come with wisdom. I don't believe in that saying, because I have met some old people that are just not wise. And I've met some young people that are very, very wise for their age. So no, old age does not come with wisdom, unfortunately. You are either wise or you are not. It's just how it is. Number 12, give credit where credit is due. Tell people you love them. Give people their flowers today. Don't wait. Don't waste time. Do it when you can. Do it now. Because tomorrow is not promised. You don't know what the next 1 hour or holds, 6 minutes. You don't know. So, literally, give people their flowers. Don't let them wait. Number 13, right? Money doesn't mean riches. It does not. I'm sure we've all seen a lot of rich people be so unhappy. So unhappy. You might have all the money in the world, but you don't have health. Have all the money in the world. You don't have a loving family. You have all the money in the world, but you're just not happy with yourself. So money really doesn't mean riches. Just be happy and content with where you are until you get to where you want to be. Number 14. Don't rush the process. I say this again. Don't rush the process. This one is for me personally, because I've struggled with this a lot. Where I feel like this is where I have to be. This is where I think I need to be at this certain stage. At every certain stage in my life, I feel like this is what I should have done. This is what I had to have, attained. Don't rush the process. Bask in the glory of where you are now. Don't rush it at all. Take your time, love where you are, experience where you are. Don't rush it. Number 15, celebrate your wins. If you follow me on Instagram, shameless plug, The Life of Hellen Tina. That's my Instagram page. If you follow me, you know that I have been celebrating myself since the start of this year. Big, small, whatever. Waking up is a win. I'm celebrating it. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Number 16. Choosing a life partner is as important as choosing a career. Choosing a life partner is as important as choosing a career. As much as you stress about what am I going to be, what am I going to do, where do I want to be, that is how much energy you have to put into choosing a life partner. Don't just be with someone because you feel like they're good looking, they're tall, they're dark, they're whatever. Go through the same process. Take your time. Take your time. I'm married 5 years now. And this marriage thing ain't easy. You're blessed if you're in it with someone that has the same ideas as you do. Someone that's willing to work with you to achieve a happy home. So, make sure when you're choosing a life partner, you go through it with the same motion as the stress that you do when you're choosing your career. Number 17, life is full of ups and downs. It's just the normal cycle of life. Today you're happy, tomorrow you're sad. Nobody goes through life happy all the time. Nobody goes through life sad the whole way. It doesn't happen like that. It does not happen like that. There are ups and downs. Or like my daughter would say, ups and downs. Literally. So just know that if you're in a bad space today, there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. Tomorrow is going to be different. Just try and go through that bad day. Do things that make you happy to get you through that, so that you can get to the other side of that funk that you're feeling. Number 18. Life will teach you the same lesson over and over again until you actually learn from it. Sometimes we go through things and we're like, wait, I feel like I've been here before. You have been there before. The first time or the second time or the third time that it happened to you, you didn't learn the lesson that you were meant to learn. So it kept repeating itself. You will keep being in those situations until you learn the lessons that you're meant to learn from those situations. If you keep being around people that are not good for you, you will keep getting hurt by people that are not good for you until you learn that there are certain type of people that you should not be around. If you keep getting in relationships that are just not what it needs to be, you will keep getting hurt by men, women, whatever it is, until you learn that those types of relationships are not what you need to be into. So just know that. Number 19, embrace your uniqueness. There's no two you. There's just only one you. You are you for a reason. I'm short. I'm chubby. I've got a big forehead. I'm kind. I have a good heart. Bye, sexy. I love you. Why did you turn the screen back so I can see myself? I want to see myself. Ugh. I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm a good daughter, I'm a good wife, I'm a good mother. Anybody that's lucky enough to be around me, lucky enough to be in my life, I feel like they're blessed because I'm a good person. So, the fact that I might not look like everybody else, it's okay. I might not sound like everybody else. That's okay too. It's perfectly fine. I am me for a reason. You know? I'm placed on this earth for a reason. And when that time is right, I will know why I'm here. I'll know my full potential. But until now, until then, I'll keep being me. I'll keep loving my uniqueness. So, love your uniqueness too. Number 20. Positive thoughts are a good way to start your day. Whether it's through affirmations, whether it's through what you listen to before you went to bed, whether it's through what you listen to when you first wake up. I started a habit of not immediately going onto social media when I get out of bed in the morning. So I would either pick up my phone and try and listen to the word, or I would just spend time with my husband in bed if it's a day that we're both lucky enough to be in bed together, because we're shift workers. So, some days, unfortunately, we just don't see each other that much. But if it is, I would turn and cuddle my husband. We would talk until my kids jump into bed, of course, and I would cuddle them. Say a prayer, get some laughs and smiles in before picking up my phone. Because sometimes you pick up your phone and the first post you see is something negative, and that marks the rest of your day. Someone like me, I'm an empath. I pick up people's emotions and I carry it with me. And so it's not good for me to carry negative energy with me at all. So, positive thoughts to start your day. Remember that before you go to bed, when you wake up, whatever you go to bed with is what you wake up with. Number 21, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you need it, ask for it. Don't be afraid. My dress is... Oh, that's better. My dress was sticking to... I was sitting on my dress. Anyways, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you need help, ask. At least if they don't give you the help, you know that you asked. But don't try and go through life fighting through everything by yourself. Like I said, that's something I've had to learn. I've never had to ask anybody. For so many years in my life, it was my dad and I for a very long time. So, yeah. I had to figure out a lot of things by myself. But when I got to the age where my dad and I became friends, because listen, my dad is one of those parents that will tell you, I'm your parents first before anything else. When I got old enough where we could actually talk about certain stuff, I was not afraid to ask him, other people that, I consider family. Don't be afraid to ask. And I've learned that even more now becoming a mom. It's hard. If you're overwhelmed, ask for help. If you're tired, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking. If you now don't receive the help, then you can try and sort it out by yourself. But always remember to ask. Don't get caught up in trends. Don't get caught up in trends. They come and they go. They come and they go. So make sure anything you choose to do today, do it for you. Because you know that you're always going to live with it. Don't make a permanent decision over some you know what I'm trying to say. Don't do it. Social media is something that, listen, in the start of social media till now, we've seen how many trends have come and have gone. So don't get caught up in them. Don't change yourself because you think, this is what is in now, this is what it girls are doing, is what's in, Don't do it though. Don't do it. You regret it. Just a word for the wise. Don't do it. 23. Always listen to your intuition. It hasn't failed me so far, so there's no explanation for that. If that gut feeling tells you this is not right, it's not a right place for you to be, it's not a right person for you to be with, it's not right, the situation is not right, it's not a right business, listen to it and keep it moving. 24. Healing is a journey. I have been on it for a year now. It takes time. It takes time. It takes patience. Give yourself grace. Give your body, your mind, your soul grace. Whatever trauma it is that you went through or are going through, just know that it's a process for you to be able to heal from it. It might have been something that has happened over your lifetime. Let's say I'm 31 now. Let's say something that I've gone through for the first 20 years of my life. You think it's just going to take one day for it to be able to, sort out? No. Give yourself grace. Healing is a journey. It takes time. 25. Your self-worth doesn't come from how much you make. You might earn all the money in the world. It's self-explanatory. Your self-worth does not come from how much money you make. Because at the end of the day, if you are a rotten person, no matter how much money, no matter how you smell, how you look, you are a rotten person. Simple. Number 26. Failure is redirection. That's how I take it. If you fail at something, sit, think, what made me fail? What was my mistake? What did I do wrong? Failure is not an excuse for you to stop. Failure is a redirection. See, listen, I have done, redone, overdone so many things in my life. If I tried something and it didn't work out, I will sit down and think about what did I do wrong this time? And I'll try it again. That's me. That's how I have gone through life. And I'm just sharing it with you guys. Failure is definitely not a stopping point. It's just a redirection. Number 27, be open-minded. You don't know everything. Life is about learning. We learn every single day. We meet new people, we encounter new people, we encounter new situations. Be open-minded to people, places, situations. Be open-minded. Number 28, be kind. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what this person that you met today is going through. You don't know what's happening in people's lives, especially in this day and age that we live in, where so much is happening. The world is hard. Times are hard. Times are really hard. So be very kind to people you meet. There's nothing wrong with you giving a smile. Don't let situations turn you into something you're not. Be kind. Number 29, just do it. Whatever you want to do, don't overthink it. Just go ahead and do it. What is the worst that can happen? You will fail? Okay? When you fail, what did I just say? Think about other ways to do it. Just do it. Just do it. You have an idea, you want to try, just do it. Go ahead and do it. Don't let yourself fight against yourself. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, forget it. Number 30, don't be afraid to start over. Failure is a redirection. This ties into it perfectly. Don't be afraid to start over. Starting over is a new journey. Whenever we want to go on holidays or whatever, we're excited. We might be a little bit nervous. We might be a little bit, anxious. But we go anyways. So let's take that with everything that we do. When you're about to start something new, starting all over, take it as you're going on a new holiday to a new place that you've never been. There's going to be nerves. But you still go. So do that with everything else. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Just start all over. Do it. Start all over. It's fine. You will thank yourself for it. And last but not the least, love yourself. Love yourself in all your glory. With all your imperfections. In all that you are, love yourself. Because like I said before, there's only one you. It's only you that can point to yourself. That people will see and point to you. So love yourself, point to yourself. And let no Let nobody else tell you otherwise. That is what I have to share, and those are the lessons that I have learned. The 30 plus 1 things that I have learned in my 30 plus 1 years on this earth. Happy birthday to me. 31 and grateful. I hope we see you guys. Well, I say we, but I mean me. I hope I'll see you guys on the flip side. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, guys. I really appreciate your support, guys. I know videos are not coming as fast as they're supposed to, but we're going to be bringing them out back to back to back. So subscribe, like, comment. I am very grateful. I'm very appreciative of everything. I'll see you guys later. Talk to you guys soon. If you're not following me on Instagram, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's Life of Hellentina. Life of Hellentina. It will be here. Follow me. It's the same on TikTok as well, if you want to follow me on there as well. But until next time, like I said, I'll talk to you guys later.